Right. This is something completely new. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to do it right. So I'm going live. It's all right. I'm not putting my pants down. I'm just getting comfy. So please bear with me on this. I'm just going live and that's it. I'm not going to review anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do, people have been asking me, is those people talking to me? Absolutely. 30 people watching me already. What is wrong with you? Are you at work? Haven't you got jobs to do? Right. So I'm not going to be rude, but just let me do me review, and I'll try and get some. I can't believe it. It's 145. I've only been on 50 seconds. This is crazy. So I'll ignore the comment. I won't ignore, but I'll just hi from Greece. Good. What I won't ignore them, but I won't take notice of them. If they catch my eye, I'll do them. All right, but please bear with me. This is the first time I've done this, and it's something new. People have been asking me to do wraps and stuff and sandwiches. What my favourite sandwiches? One bloke, a farmer, he's getting bored of the sandwiches you get from Tesco's. So, and I agree. So he says, "Have you got any ideas?" Now, one of my favourites is a wrap, right? Yeah, just get a normal wrap. And all I'm going to do is just going to show you quickly how I do them. Big up my guy, man. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm loving it. So this is the way I do a wrap. What's happened here? Am I still live? Yes, I'm still live. It's all blocked up there, a bit like Norman Collier. So you get your wrap. And what I always tend to do is you get your nice lettuce bits, yeah? You put your nice big bits of lettuce. Please bear with, you know what I'm doing. And I put the lettuce on first, yeah? Because that way then, that stops any sogginess getting through to the wrap. I then go with cucumber. Nice lots of cucumber, yeah? Because if you're working, you want some substance to keep you going. Keep going, yeah? Tomatoes. There you go, your tomatoes on there. I love radishes. Absolutely radishes on. Love them. So you put a few radishes on. Nice down like a row of little buttons on a soldier's uniform. How you looking, folks? Is that good? How's the missus? She's at work. She's out the way. And then to add a bit more, red onion. I always prefer red onion. You stop banging on about little. You really want me to wipe my arse on there? So put a bit of onion on. And I love onion. Obviously, your own personal taste. You've got to be careful with the red onion, though, because it does stain. It does stain your clothes. Dogs are here. Doodle's down here. And the lurch is here watching me. Ain't you, bum? Yeah, he's down there. Now, what I've done here is I've just bought the cheap piece of ham from Tesco, Morrison's. Went around there this morning. I'm hopefully doing a beer review on Friday night, folks, okay? Thank you for the 40,000, yes, Squire. Thank you very much. So now, you've got all your lettuce and your cucumber and all that there, yeah? Okay, so what you just do now is I've done it wrong. I'm all excited, folks. It's all exciting. I now put the mayonnaise on, right? Because the lettuce will stop it going soggy with all the cucumber and the tomato. You put a nice little bit of mayonnaise on. Yeah? Mayonnaise is on. Have you got a Bud Light beer? Are you looking in my kitchen? I have, as a matter of fact. I've got a Bud Light beer. I don't normally drink this stuff. It's what the wife drinks. So then, you've got the mayonnaise on. Leicester v Arsenal. I don't know. I think they're still building. To be fair, Arsenal have only actually won one away, haven't they? Dilly dilly. Arsenal have only won one away this year. So, no doubt, Leicester. I'm not too bothered, to be fair. Obviously, I want Leicester to win, but Leicester are just safe now. They're rebuilding. That's the way it goes. So I put the mayonnaise on, and now you just put on as much ham as you like. The visually impaired, a ham salad wrap. Well done. And that's it. Nice lots of ham. And there you go, folks, right? Bit of some white running out the end there. You should go into EastEnders and play a Mitchell brother. I could be a lost Mitchell, couldn't I? Yeah. What are you looking at then? So, now then, this is the important bit. Champions League. What about Champions League? I think Spurs might win it. I've just got this feeling. Do you think Leicester could win the league if they sell? I don't know. I think Leicester have got to sign a few players. I think Rodgers, he's got plans. He's got plans. Can I have a shout out? Paul Jackson, yes. How's that for a shout out? So, this is the important bit now. When you're working, you need to wrap your wrap up, obviously. So you wrap it up, fold it over. And then, what people tend to do is just wrap it up. Yeah? I know you're not watching this, but it's easy to wrap a wrap up. You don't want me to tell you. You fold it all up at the bottom. Now then, your wrap's wrapped up. Which end are you going to eat from? Now, when I used to do these for my kid, when he went to school, I used to do that. So they knew which end to open the wrap at so it don't all fall about. Ever been to Narborough? Yes, I used to play cricket for my village team at Narborough, next to that motorway. I used to hate it. That motorway just does your head in. Nice little ground, nice little flat wicket and everything. Really good. But not, it is a right racket, them lot going by. What did I think of True Geordie? I think I owe True Geordie a lot. True Geordie has helped me make this to what it is. And I can't thank him and Lawrence enough, to be fair. But there is things happening. I'm not saying no, but I have done. Dave, you're the best. Have you ever had a bacon? Yes, I've had bacon wraps ever bit. No, I've not been to New York City. I would like to try it, but I'm trying. I won a trip once to Bolivia, a German beer festival, Munich Beer Festival. And me and my mate Greavesy, we went over there, and the turbulence was that bad coming back. I've never really flown again. I was absolutely shitting myself. Are you going to be on the kickoff? I don't know. I would love to do the kickoff. Beer Pharmacy Review. That is going to happen. I've had a word with the owner, and it is going to happen. I am getting a new camera, so that will be happening. Cricket or football? I prefer football in the winter and cricket in the summer. I like them both. I used to play on both, but I weren't any good at them. I was shit at both of them. So, how tall are you? I'm 6'5". Struth, they're all coming through. Are you ever going to eat that wrap? Spot on. So that's it, mate. That's how you do it. This to the farmer who asked me how to do it. This is how I do them. I add cheese and other things to them. It's great. Well, this is like I said. You now know which end to open because you've wrapped it up. Open it up, and it is. It's just going to be. What's that there? That is lovely. Yes, I love Greek food. Spicy salad, I will be doing it, right? But there's a lot of things happening in my life at the moment that I can't talk about. But spicy Saturday will happen, right? What's your favourite English crisp? Slabs. I used to like McCoys and stuff, but slabs are absolutely brilliant. I'm not being paid by slabs to say that. They are the best crisp I have ever tasted. Turn them what? I don't know. I don't know these new things yet. Shout out as Norwich are going up. Madison, what a player we took from you now. But I like Norwich. Let's be having you. If you're a Norwich fan, you know what that's about, won't you? Well, if you're a football fan, you know what that's about. Greek food is the best. Right, which brand of tea? Like Yorkshire, but I'll tell you what is good tea at the moment that we are finding good. Co-op's own brand. I really like that. City or Liverpool? I've said this on my Blue Van Man 2.0. I would like Liverpool, not because I don't like Man City, but I would just like to see another team win it. And also, to see Liverpool win the Premier League would be good for the rivalry between Manchester United. Yeah, Leeds. I'd like Leeds to go up. My brother-in-law's a Leeds fan. And my mate Plummer, he's a Leeds fan. We went up Leeds, me and Chris, went up Leeds years ago when they played Charlton. Had a great day out up there. Liverpool, Celtic Rangers. I ain't getting involved in that. I ain't getting involved in that. You can have Celtic and Rangers all you like. Do you know what, right? No. I will sell Celtic or Rangers. I'm Rangers. But I love Kenny Dalglish. Absolutely loved Kenny Dalglish. He was... I mean, I used to watch football when I was a kid. Yes, I've been to Lowestoft. Love it there. And there's some things that just seems to catch it. And Kenny Dalglish was just... The way he saw football, I mean, I'm looking at that from like when a 10-year-old kid. When Liverpool won the European Cup after Keegan had left and they brought Dalglish in, and you're thinking, oh, you know. But, yeah, Kenny Dalglish was just something special. Celtic fan. I know what Celtic fans support and all that. You know, I'm not getting into it no more. Brexit or remain. I'm a Brexit lad. I think we should stand on our own feet. I don't know about the podcast with the Geordie. Hopefully it will happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to. It's when everything happens, you know. Much love from Preston. This is unreal. I can't believe you people are actually watching this. It's amazing. Proper Brexit. Oh, the king of the internet talking about the king of football. Yeah, to be fair, Kenny Dalglish, he was just an absolute tremendous player. Absolutely brilliant. So, thoughts on Newport? Ever been to Newport? No, I haven't. Thoughts on Theresa May? I think she's a complete waste of time. I didn't think Theresa May should have been made the leader of the Tory party. She certainly should be the Prime Minister. I think she's a complete joke. Good day, Sam. I've got mates in Australia. We used to have some Australians stay over there. I used to own a house in Loughborough. A lad called Vince Clark, not Erasure, he used to play for Leicestershire cricket, and he used to rent my house out. Do a review with the wife and kid. The wife won't do this. She don't mind having a voice in it, but she won't come on this. She don't like to, you know, she's quite a private person as such, which is fucking stupid marrying to me. Roxy or Ronnie Mitchell, I don't know. Why can't I have both? Ever been to Brighton? Yes, I went to Brighton years ago as a kid. Absolutely loved it down there. And we are planning on going back down there. Do you dislike people who want to remain in the UK? No, I don't. I don't dislike anybody. Blue Van Man for MP. Ever been to Aberdeen? No, I haven't been to Aberdeen. But we went to the Canary Islands and I wore a Aberdeen shirt once. I bought one on a Donington Market. I kept getting called Sheep Shagger. And I also bought a pair of trainers for my kid and they ended up in Aberdeen with Yodel. I don't know how that happened. Ever been to Yorkshire? Yeah, love Yorkshire. Hell of a place. Ever been to Wales? I used to do deliveries in Wales. When I used to drive into the factory to deliver me hard-boiled eggs, they used to start talking Welsh. Not been to Chesterfield, but been near it. Right, the Indian restaurant, the Farrell or Parrell or whatever it is, I want to do that. That is on the list. People, worst England manager. I'd say Graham Taylor. I just don't think you're up for the job. I've got loads and loads of people requesting things, and I don't mean to ignore you. I want to try and do them all, but it's just getting out of hand. Ever been to Asda? Yes, I've been to the one at Thurmaston. And I've also been to the one at Foss Park where I was recognised. The Scotland, the one about Buckfast. We went to Scotland, absolutely love it there. Yorkshire is great. Can't believe I'm getting so many positive messages. I can't. What is so special about me that people actually like me? I don't understand. Do a meet up in Scotland. You know what, mate? We are planning on coming up to Scotland. I want to go back up there. It won't be this year, but I really want to go back up there. We had a great time in Loch Gilgoy and Loch Lomond when we went up for a honeymoon. We stayed in a log cabin. We used to have a retreat. We did a shit in the living room floor. I'm not going to stop until we have pasty confirmation. You're my hero. There's a lot better people out there than me to be a hero. There's people who do good things. Northern Ireland thoughts. I'd love to go to Northern Ireland. I'd love to go around and meet some of the people, but it's just one of them things, in it. I'm English and I don't know how to me. But I love Ireland. I love watching they do. I'm not into fishing, but I love watching people when they tour around Ireland, and it looks a bloody great country. But you know what I mean? It's that Northern Ireland's gone to shit. Who's said that? Thoughts on Newcastle? I used to deliver in Newcastle. Used to drive across the bridge. We actually stayed in Morpeth a few 18 months ago, and it's really good. I want to go up to Newcastle. I used to do deliveries there. Go on the Drew Jordy podcast. If it happens, it happens. Yeah. Dougal. Where are you from? I'm from a village near Loughborough. We just hate British people. We hate people who force us to be British. I don't know what that means. Putting Leicester on the map. Up the IRA, fair enough. That's what you think. Ever been to Liverpool? Yes. Been to Liverpool a few times. We used to play a team up there. There was the Black Swan. They used to call it the Mucky Duck. I can't remember whereabouts in Liverpool it were. Is Yates is still up there in Liverpool. And we used to play a team. They used to come down here and we used to go up there. And they came down here one Easter. In fact, it's got to be around 30 years since I broke my tibia and fibia. We played football against this Liverpool team and I broke my leg. Will you help me with my depression? Thank you. You helped me with my depression. Thank you. That's nice to know. Brexit party, not UKIP. We haven't got a Brexit party around here. I'll tell you what, folks. You don't just want to hear me this, do you? There you go. Do you want a bit? Gentle boy. Lovely. Do you watch my... Oh, God. They're going through that quick. Dog, heroin review. Yeah. Leicester Babes, Hooligans. Oh, the baby squad. Do they exist? I don't honestly know. I do know of a few people that was associated to them, but I don't know if they actually exist. Give us a shout if the baby squad still exists, folks. Love your videos. Hunky Stevie's men. Love the channel. Come to Doncaster. I've drove through it a few times. Thoughts on Derby County? Give Frank Lampard time. He'll do the job for Derby. With Derby and Forest and Leicester and Coventry, we're all supposed to hate each other. But I would love nothing more than to see Leicester, Forest, Derby and Coventry in the Premier League. I think it'd be brilliant for local football. Where in the world would you most like to travel? I'd love to go to New Zealand. If I could emigrate, I'd love to go to New Zealand. What's the worst injury you've sustained from the bastard poodle? Do you know what? He broke my nose once. The wife was saying, smell the dog. And I'm going, I don't want to smell the dog. She said, smell the dog. So I bent down. As I bent down to smell him, he jumped up and my nose cracked. Who will win the championship? It's got to be Norwich, isn't it? I thought Leeds might do it, but they've only won so many. They've only got, what, is it 8 points in the last 12 games or something? That's not... Thoughts on Messi. When is he going to stop? When is that lad going to stop running and doing? Absolutely outstanding player. I think he's better than Ronaldo. I think he just does that little bit more. You support Aston Villa? No, I support Leicester City. Oh, they're all going through too quick. How's it going, mate? It's going great. Manchester, thank you. Yeah, I've been Manchester, Watford 7th. I think Watford will do it. Like I've said, Leicester are safe now. They're above mid-table. I'm happy with that. That's. Are you ever in South Leicester area? I used to fit double glazing all round. Does anybody know sign windows? Anybody in Leicester sign windows? Let's see if there's any comments. Ever smoked weed? Yes, when I was a kid. Not a lot though. I didn't really, it was just something you try, isn't it? I haven't done it for years and years. Aston Villa on the way up. It looks like it. The thing with Villa is they've had such a good run. Is it all going to go wrong in the playoffs? And ever been to Blackburn? No, I haven't been to Blackburn, as a matter of fact. That was one of the away grounds I never got to when I was following Leicester. Can you tell us about when Leicester won the league? Or do a video. When Leicester actually won the league, believe it or not, I got all superstitious and I never actually saw a lot of the games. I didn't even want to know the results until the end of the games because I got this thing where if I knew the result, they'd lose. And it did happen. I actually had to watch Liverpool around my brother-in-law's on Boxing Day and they got beat. And I wasn't happy. But the actual day when they lifted the trophy, I come home from work and the wife says, the car's not running right. Can you take it for a run, see what's wrong with it? And I took it up into some country lanes, about 4 mile up, and I blew the fucking engine up on it. So when Leicester actually won the trophy, I was sitting up Pawdy Crossroads near the old Corn Hunt. So Leicester has Leicester ever had a better striker than Vardy? You're obviously going to say Lineker, but Lineker was a poacher. Vardy has got the speed. He seems to read the game as well. I think it's helped with him not coming into the game until late on in his career. And he's obviously listened. He's learned from people. But Okazaki, I think he was absolutely brilliant. And because although he didn't get many goals, he was one of those that was in your face. He wouldn't let a defender sit down, kind of thing. And the same with Paul Dickoff. Dickoff, I really rate Dickoff. Alan Smith, another one. Worthington, Leicester have had so many good strikers in the past that have just failed. If if they'd all come together at the same time, it'd be brilliant. Smoke a spliff. What are your thoughts on Harvey Barnes? I think he's going to be one for the future. I really do. I think you've got to keep your eye on him. I mean, you can see a talent in a player, but it's then how they go on to develop. It's how they. It's the people around them. It's like Sterling, right? Sterling's obviously got a talent, but he had some right knobheads hanging around with him. Fortunately, he's got rid of the knobheads and he's actually growing and maturing into a player. Leicester did build. Thank you. What's your job apart from YouTube? I make plastic. I make plastic at a place in Melton. Smith or Dickoff both played for Arsenal. Yeah, they did. That's right. Yeah. Do you think underage drinking is a bad thing? Do you know what? Right. When I was a kid. Around the 12 mark, I did actually drink a little bit, and it was the attitude was to get used to it. And then when I was 14, I drank a bit more, and then I was ready for drink at age 18. And I've never really been absolutely drunk. Well, a couple of times I have, but I've always been able to handle my drink. And I think that's down to people like Uncle Jack and Uncle Ed, who these working men clubs in Colville. They gave me a chance. My dad my mum used to let me drink Double Diamond and stuff. I can not major stuff, but it just helped mature me for drink. Has Geordie contacted you about the kickoff? I can't say, but things are hopefully they might happen. I don't know. I'm not forcing anything. I don't do this because I want to be a star. I don't do this because I want to be a rich. This was just a little hobby that I started up, and it's just. Ever been to North Wales? No, but we're on about going to Anglesey. What's it like out there? Can somebody tell me what Anglesey's like? Who's winning the playoffs? I don't know. Probably West Brom or something like that. I would like to see Leeds and Villa probably go back up, to be fair, because they deserve to be up there. But I think, yes, Cornish pasties. Yeah, I'll get round to it. Struth, bloody hell. Have you ever been abroad? Yes, I've been abroad. We've been to Canary Islands. I went to Germany, and I've been to Greece a few times. That's it. Ever been to Scotland, Glasgow? I have been to Scotland, Glasgow. And I did like it up there. It's all right. But my first ever memory of Scotland is me and the wife were driving up there for our honeymoon. And I think it was about 9 in the morning. We'd set off pretty early. And there was some bloke pissing up against the wall. It's quite amazing. Black tar heroin. What do you lot think I am? Thoughts on curry work? Curry, what's that? Never heard of it. You ever been to Thailand? No, I've never been to Thailand. It's another one of those things where you've got to, ever been to Oldham? Oldham. Where was Bernard Manning Club? Was the Bernard Manning Club in Oldham? I like your bold head. Thank you. It's the only one I've got. Ask Uncle Steve if he remembers Champers in Colville. You've got to remember Uncle Steve, he is blind and disabled, so I doubt if he's been out clubbing around. Love the Island Angles scene, mate. Yeah, well, we're going to give it a go because we've seen a few pictures and the beaches look absolutely brilliant, so it'd be just nice to take the dogs there. Can you give me a shout out? Luke Walsall? Yeah, Westall, is that? Oh, I've got fucking glasses. Oh, well. Yeah. Any tips on buying a van? Well, I'm actually looking to be buying a new van soon. And I am actually going to go for a reputable company. So if I do buy a bag of shit, I can rip them to bits on this. So if you're going to buy a van, have a YouTube channel and then you can slate it. But I think you've just got to look on service history and stuff like that. I'm not a mechanic. Who's the best player in the Championship? I'll tell you, Grealish at Villa. He's absolutely awesome. Mind you, that bloke at Norwich. Who's the lad at Norwich who keeps scoring? Yeah, I think he got one yesterday, didn't he? Oh, I can't remember his name. God, this is happening all too quick. You talk with True Geordie yet? I've spoke to somebody who knows True Geordie, but I can't say I support Ipswich and live in slower stuff. I will see you in Suffolk. Brilliant. We're actually going on holiday this year to a place in near Southwold. I can't remember the goddamn name. Who the bloody hell's leave or remain? I'm going to leave. Take Unky Steve to Aston Villa. Unky Steve can't see. Why the hell would he want to go to Aston Villa? It has to be blue still though. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for the 40k. I'm a Borough fan and it is totally he was very good, yes. Blue Man, Jesus, what the hell's all that? Puka. Oh, the Norwich strike. That's it. Yes, got you. Yeah, see what you mean. I thought you were on about some kind of food. Could you please do a Marcus Knapp? Hello. Can we share a kebab? Freddie Lee. I only eat my own kebabs. I don't normally share my food. Stoke Oatcakes. Stoke Oatcakes. What are they? Take on me, Steve, to Alton Towers. I don't think. Right. To appreciate the. You know what I mean? What is the point in watching the Big Dipper or the whatever it is? Big Dipper's Blackpool, isn't it? Even people who don't see want to watch Aston. But my Uncle Steve, he's not. Grow a beard. My Uncle Steve's not really a football fan. It's coming home. It's coming home. Yes. Watford FC broke your heart one day. Yeah, they did, didn't they? But that bloody breakaway and that penalty miss. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. You ever shagged your missus up the back doors? That's a bit personal. Come on, who hasn't tried it? Not with my missus, obviously, but you know, I've just done the old Celtic Rangers thing. I don't want to get into that again. Drink some beer. How's that? Beer's gone. Please say hi, George. Hi, George. You're right, mate. From Blue Green. Do movie TV shows. Yeah, people have been asking me about that, to do movie reviews. But I don't on the copyright and stuff. I don't know. I will look into that because it's something I do want to see to do. I did something about Jodie Comer. She was in something called 13. And it's on the BBC iPlayer, or it was on iPlayer. It's about a girl who was abducted when she was young, and then when she was 13, and then she escapes from this, and she has the Stockholm syndrome and all that. But look it out, Jodie Comer, 13, absolute purple Nike. What the bloody hell's purple Nike? Yeah, and also another one of my favourite films is a film called Plunketon McLean. Right, highway robberies. Back in the day. John Stott's in it, Johnny Lee Miller, and Robert Carlyle. Absolutely brilliant. Shout me out. Max Armitage. Hello. Thanks. Can't wait to see the movie TV food. I will do them. It's something I will actually want. Mario's on Bronston Gate. Is it still there? I don't think it is, but don't quote me on that. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. Why do you say ever? Can somebody ever? I do these little things during my videos where I, in a way, pay a tribute to people who have made an influence on my life. Not made a major influence, but I love Chris Jericho in the wrestling, and that's what he says. So when you hear some things like that, that's what it is. It's all little parts of my life. Do you watch Game of Thrones? No, I don't. I don't honestly understand what people are going on about a load of dragons for. Do you like gin? Love gin. Southwold have got a brewery. It's called Adnams, and try their gin. It's really, really good. Have you ever heard of the Framing in Suffolk? Liam Goodham. Hello. No, I haven't heard of that. Burger King or XL Burger King. You want me to do one of them? Is Butland too good for the championship? I don't know, to be fair. You are where you are, and that's how it is. If you were better than what you were, you'd be in another club. So, no, I would say no. Going to the Avengers come with it. Oh, gold, Fred Elliott. Somebody else who calls me Fred Elliott. I tell you what, people sometimes, I don't know if they're trying to throw these things to insult me, but it's true, I've heard them all before. Review worst ever rated place in your surrounding areas. I don't know, because just lately around where I live, they've actually all upped the games. All the local villages have done it. Loughborough's getting a bit of a ghost town. There's a lot of shops, but there again, Loughborough's never really been that special as such. It's just lacking in something. And set up donations. So why do you want to donate, Kieran Harris, whatever that is? I don't understand why do people want to donate to me? I'm not being funny. I don't know why you want to donate. Love to bump into you in public BMR. You look like Phil Mitchell after he got a BJ from Dave Mitchell. Brilliant. Love it. Can you sell t-shirts, please? With a vision. That's a funny, great idea. Yeah, good idea that for the visually impaired. I'll have a word with Uncle Steve. I'll get him to model one. Please say the famous words of "that is really, really nice." Oh, really? Is that famous words now? Can I shag your missus? No, you fucking can't. I don't even get a shag her half the time, so. Right. Why do you envy me for taking cocaine and going to court? I don't envy you. Do I envy you? Do I envy you? I don't know. I don't know what you're on about. Believe that man. T-shirts, yeah. Oh god, they're all coming through that quick. This man does not look like he is a B-Tech. Me, I'm the best bowler in the world. Right. Purple. What is Purple Nike? I don't know. Kurt Cobain. Brilliant. What a bloke he was. He wrote some classics, didn't he? But what happened? Burnt out before he got, can't understand people. Never mind. No, Leicester not getting back in the Champions League last year. Only been to Burnley. I think I went to an away game there. I don't play Fortnite. Why don't you review other reviewers? Because for me, it's not for me to say. I mean, I've got people coming in now telling me I should be doing this, I should be doing that. But I don't, I think it's a little bit unfair on people. I'm not really, don't get me wrong. I just think I'm not good enough to review other people, and that's it. When is merchandise coming out? I don't honestly know. It's talk of it. Champions League winner. I would like to say Liverpool, but I think Ajax are doing really well. Thoughts on lesbians? Hey, free world. Should be a free world. I've got nothing wrong with anybody who is gay or homosexual or anything. Just don't force it on me. I hate it when people force things on me. People live your lives, and that's how it should be. Do a Champions League final stream. Well, fuck that. Can you say Sam O'Neill is better than Sergio Ramos? I can say that. Sam O'Neill is better than Sergio Ramos. Taken was a real. Muslim people. Are Muslim real people? What's that mean? I know a few Muslims, and they seem all right, but there again, it's still away. Ever favourite Leicester City manager of all time? I think Martin O'Neill, just because what he did to the club when he was actually there, he spun that club around. And have you ever visited a strip club? No, but I went to a place in Colville once, and they had a strip club. They had a couple of women, and they picked on some fat bold bloke with glasses, and she took her glasses off and she put them somewhere, and then she took them out after she'd walked about a bit, and he couldn't see a bloody thing, and then put them on back on. Oh, quite funny, to be fair. It's one of them things you did. I think I was only about 21, 22, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. But no, I've not been to a strip club or anything from then. Brexit mean Brexit. Can I get a thank you to the true Geordie? Your name's just gone up. Thoughts on Robbie Savage? He's a big girl. I think he's a big girl. And I found when Leicester won the league at the season, you were phoning Radio 5 up and people were saying, Leicester can't win the league, Leicester won't win the league, they can't win it, they can't win it. And I thought, yeah, fuck you, Robbie. You played for the club and you should have stood by him, kind of thing. So sod off back to Birmingham where you left us. Owen Evans, hello, how are you? Blue Van Man World Tour, bloody hell. Thoughts on Hitler? What do you want? Thoughts on Hitler? Thoughts on Hitler? Was he completely mad? You can't go going around doing that, invading countries and killing people. I want to go to Loughborough. You've said to me, no, it's faded. Are you going on the True Geordie podcast? I would love to go on the True Geordie podcast, but it's not my podcast, it's theirs. If they invite me, I will be there. Ian Wagwan, hello. Just got that one. And shout out to Susie and Callum, hello. Do you like swimming? Well, swimming, you've got to swim once you drown. But I'm not the best swimmer. I did enough to get my grade 1 certificate by going across the 10-metre pool, and that was enough. I think if I fell in the river, I could get out, but I'm not that good at swimming. Beer or cider? I can't differentiate between both. Between them, to be fair, I love them both. Shout out for Richard. I could have just missed that one. Can you review Staropramin? What the bloody hell's that? What drugs have you taken? I did a bit of black. That right. Who do you prefer, Derby or Forest? Do you know what, right? I'll leave them as 50-50 because they are local rivals. I'll probably go with Derby more because I went to Forest. Leicester played away years ago, and I went down to get a burger with onions, and they only had an onion cob. That is one of my everlasting memories of Nottingham Forest, is that they only ever gave me an onion cob. So take on me stick to the red light this year. I don't think he's missing to be too impressed with that. He wouldn't know what light colour it is. Live streaming, yes. Can you shout out someone called Adrian Biddle? Is it Biddle? Yeah. Biddy. I can't see the eyesight. Is shit. Can you say, what's going off here? You need to review the worst rated restaurant in your city. Okay. Tea cakes or cob? Cob. Black Afghan is. You do realise I'm 50, I'm a father and all that. I don't do drugs. Rooney, is Leicester a good night? Leicester used to be a good night. I'm not so sure now. I haven't been out in Leicester for a while. Some of the lads go out and they like it. Pot noodle or super noodle? I'm not a fan of pot noodles, to be fair. I like the other ones. That's soba. I've done a review on soba. If you see that, it's there. Come to Ice What? Shout out Ice Wallow. Hello. Whiskey or rum? Oh, you see, you're asking all these things, and it all depends what mood I'm in. I do like whiskey though. Shout out to Jack Me Off. Jack Me Off. Got me. Yeah, fucking got me. Brilliant. Jack Me Off. I'm gonna save that. He said it. My cunt. Oh, well done. Brilliant. Could you... Oh, they're all going through quick. Shout out to Bendo. Yeah, the porn star. Give Richard Wales a shout out. Get your Willie out for this. Oh, I'm not doing that again. Give Richard Willies a shout. Richard Willies a shout out. I know now if half of these are bloody true names or not. Get a job. I've got a job. I've got a job. 12-hour shifts. I have got a job. This is the shift back day off. All right. Tyson Fury. He's. I tell you what. I loved it when he got knocked down in that last fight, and he got back up and they did the Undertaker. Boing. That showed some bollocks. That did. That showed some stuff. And the bloke's obviously got problems as well. But please let me lick your wife's arse. Why is the obsession with my wife? It ain't going to happen. The wife ain't going to get her arse out. And shout out to the glorious Glasgow Rangers. Happy days. Glorious Rangers. Hello. What do you think of MUFC? I think MUFC, I like Manchester United in theory. It's just all the fans that are not ever from Manchester who seem to think that there's some at our place at work, and it's like they're all, when we won the league and we did. You've never even fucking been to Manchester. How can you say we? Why you go bold? I inherited that from my mother's side of the family. My granddad Sid and Uncle Peter. Bernie Jers. Hello. The goal going through too quick. What do you think of Brendan? Well, I take it Brendan Rodgers. I think he's the ideal man. I liked Brendan, or it would have been Rafa, to be fair. Is MLS a Leicester legend? Yes, he is. In fact, he used to live in this village. Yeah. How many times do you eat your missus out? Well, it all depends when she's ready for it, to be fair. All depends if I'm hungry. Can you say Ryan Lewis is a top man? Ryan Lewis, you're a top man. Shout out to Nick. That went through too quick. Rugby league or rugby union? Well, I'm a rugby union man because I used to play that, and at school broke my wrist, and so I stopped playing that. I like union. I think rugby league's a harder game. Well, I don't know. I mean, I was going to say I think rugby league's a harder game, but nowadays rugby union has got that fast, and some of them blokes are like bloody tanks running around, isn't there? And they hit each other that hard. It's unbelievable. So I prefer rugby union, but I do like rugby league. I do like St Helens. What do you think happened to Madeleine McCann? I think she's dead. I think she died. I think they had something to do with it. I think they're hiding the truth very well. And they're in the next village at Rothley. And the truth will come out one day. One of them will crack. I watched that documentary, and his weed review. There was the woman who went back and missed him, and then she saw somebody carrying the baby. Or so. Do you like Greggs? I love Greggs. Coventry or Leicester? Well, it's got to be Leicester, isn't it? I'm from fucking Leicester. What's your favourite sport? Football. Shout out for Jordan Shality. I can't see that. Melton Mowbray. Yes, I missed that one. David Lewis Gray is better than David De Gea. Well, yeah, probably the way he performed the other night. Ever like that? Liam Gallagher. I like Liam. They make me laugh, them pair of pricks. They really do. Shout out to Everton. Hello, Everton. Madeline is finished. I don't think she was even started. I think that's going to go a lot deeper. Shout out my mate Smelly Nigar. I've got to read these out, huh? Dennis Bergkamp. Yes, Dennis Kurt Bergkamp. Hell of a player. I went to Arsenal once, and I opened a meat pie, and they'd already opened the other end, and it all fell down my trousers. Would you do YouTube as a job in the future if you could? To be fair, it's alternative week shift patterns, and if I could stop going to work on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, 12 hours, and do this, talking to you wonderful people, I would do it. I would absolutely do it, because I've never thought about it, but the worst thing is, out of me doing this, people might actually see that I'm doing kind of well out of it and think it's a career. Don't saying I want to be a YouTuber, because if you want it that bad, It ain't going to happen. Shaman Beagle, who said that? She can't hear me. I mean, there's another one, that shabby-haired Beagle. Was that a real baby she had, or did she just borrow one to make out she had a baby? Because it died quite conveniently, didn't it? Vape review, yeah, I do vape. Dirty Nigar. Oh no, you've made me say it. Damn. Alan Partridge. Yeah. I can't say it. Yeah, booze. Pinion and the Blades. What, Sheffield? They're doing well, aren't they? They're doing well, really well. Thoughts on Michael Jackson? I tell you what my thoughts on Michael Jackson are. If you were a parent and you got a 10-year-old son and he said, can I go for a sleepover round a bloke in his late 20s? He's got a fairground, a chimpanzee, llamas in his garden, and it's like a fairground and all that. Would you let him go? Because if that was my son, I'll be saying, no, you're fucking not going. Yeah, I've worked out the dirty bits. All right, I've worked them out now. This is. Do you know what? Right, I'm getting them now. Barry, did you watch? But yes, I did watch Bottom in the 90s. Absolutely brilliant. All that kind of comedy is being lost forever because of all these fucking snowflakes who don't like risky comedy in case they offend. Sexy bum. Favourite beer? Oh, Guinness. But I love Guinness. But I went to, I tell you what, I went to this beer pharmacy, and I can't remember the name of it now, but that was really nice. Are Villa going up? I don't know, because they've had such a good run. Political correctness, bullshit. Villa have had such a good run, it's going to have to come to an end soon. And I think it might come to an end in the playoffs. Again, probably at Wembley. When did you go bold? I think I started losing it in my 30s, so I just shaved it off, and that's the way it's been. Norwich City, yeah, I've been by their ground. It's all right. Norwich City. Any bold tips? Yeah, don't hide it. If you're going bold, don't fucking comb it over. You look an idiot. Just shave it all off. Cheat. Oh God, they're all coming through to a kick. I like that one. Gays boys say, huh? Yeah. Rafa stay at 2. Yeah, and so he should. I think Rafa could do it. If Mike Ashley just put a bit of money into him, I think he'd be all right. Do you like love Strongbow? The problem I have with Strongbow is I want to take the world and his mate on when I've drunk that. Leeds United. Yeah, I tell you what, that's a massive stand at Leeds, isn't it? Absolutely fucking huge. Let us donate. Let us donate loads of others. Oh, do. It's just a way of supporting favourite YouTubers. Okay, I'll look into that then. That's very good of you to want to support me. It's great. I don't understand what the attraction is of me or why people like me. What do you think of West Ham? West Ham. I like West Ham as well. I haven't really got any clubs I hate, so I like West Ham. They do play good football, but there again, they seem to be run by a bunch of idiots sometimes. I don't know why these businessmen, they've got to have a passion for a club. You can't, in my book, you can't own Birmingham, sell it, and then move to another club and make out you love it. It's not going to happen. You can't do that kind of thing. Who do you think will go? I think the 2 top teams in the Championship will go up. That'll be it. I think Leeds have screwed it up. Can you do a doodle review? He's lying in the garage. Thoughts on Chelsea? They need a new manager. I don't know what. I don't think the Abramovich thing where he can't be allowed in the country helps. But there you go. Were you blown away by? Yeah, loved Oasis. I loved all that Britpop thing. To be fair, it were a brilliant time to be growing up. Ever been in trouble with the police? No, I've never met Sting. Tried any new Gregs? I don't know if there's any new Gregs out at the moment. Thoughts on Tottenham? I think I've just said that I think Tottenham might win the Champions League because they're that used to bottling it up in the last. I mean, to be fair, Tottenham should have beat Leicester to win the league, but I don't know what they did. They just absolutely. I mean, how can you come third in a 2-horse race? I think Cardiff will stay up. I'm not a fan of Neil Warnock, but I think Cardiff have had some real shit decisions. Really, James Diaz. I don't know. You're asking me to read these names out now, and I don't know if they're real. I ain't had time to compute them. I think Neil Warnock and Cardiff have had some real shit refereeing decisions. I've ate the ram salad wrap. What do you think? I'm going to sit here with food in front of me and not eat it. What type of van do you drive? It's a Scudo. Do a poo. I did one of them this morning. When's the pub meet up? When the pub meet up? What, the pharmacy one? I don't know. I've got to get in touch. I'm on nights this week, and I've got. It's a bit hard. Have you grown up in any other time to compare it? Say Victor. I've not grown up now, so I don't know. What's your favourite? In Excess. I love In Excess. I've had the pleasure of seeing In Excess around 7 times, and I actually got to meet the band. I went. I don't know if any of you people can remember in the 80s when. The 90s when Radio 1 used to do secret gigs, and me and my mate, the late great Rob Burton, we won tickets and we went down and met them. Absolutely brilliant. Hula hoops, please. I've done hula hoops. I've done them big ones. I've done them big hula hoops with a spoon or with. I don't know. Pub's a pub sometimes, isn't it? It all depends. It's not the actual brand. It's the pub you go into. Some pubs are okay, and that's it. I mean, the KFC in Loughborough is really, really clean. You go to the one up bloody near Burston, it's a shithole. If people, I can't wait. They're all coming too quick. Do a porn review, right? Do a family barbecue. What's your opinion on medical cannabis? I think it should be. It should be there. We have these drugs on the planet for a reason to help us. There's everything on this planet is there for a reason. Billy McNeil. Hello. R.I.P. You're making me say stuff now, you know. I ain't got a clue. My brain's not registering it quick enough. And everything's there for a reason. So we should use it. Stones or the Who? Oh, it's got to be the Stones. I think basically just because the Stones are still going. Do a van review. I will be doing a van review. Thoughts on Coventry City? That's what another club that's just like gone into demise because of poor management and the upstairs and the directors. Oh, is there a slow mode opinion? Well, thank you for that, and I will sort it out. Thoughts on people with big noses who like money? Should keep the nose out. What type of eggs? Who do you support? It's obvious to support Leicester. No, I've not had an STD. Opinion on Celtic? Opinion on Celtic is they're a good team, but they're in a small league, and I would like to see Celtic against some proper opposition week in, week out. The same with Rangers. It's just one of them things, isn't it? They've got massive support, and we hate LCFC. Hey, it's a free country, mate. I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest with you, right? Until they reviewed me, True Geordie and Lawrence, I didn't know who they were. But I've been watching their podcasts and all their stuff, and they are quite funny, aren't they? Well, I think they are, and I'm not just saying that because of they found me and they've helped me along on this. No, I don't watch Game of Thrones. So they are quite funny, and they do seem to be quite real and honest blokes. So this is the problem with doing these. You do get sucked up to it, and I'm trying to be as true as I can without offending or anything like that. So where's Uncle Steve? Uncle Stevie's at home, where he lives. Lower stuff behind you because we have been out that way on holiday, and I found those pictures in. You know, you get these places set up with all these artworks set up, and I went in and I went in to get the kid a Walking with the Dead something or other, Walking the Dead, and I found that, so I bought them instead. Thoughts on Queen of the South? I don't honestly know, to be fair. I'm not going to lie to you. Do a pub meet and greet with your fans. Now that is a very good idea. That's a very good idea. That has been taken on board. Ever been coaching horses in Anstey? Yes, years and years and years ago, when my local team used to play there, we used to play at Anstey Nomads, and we used to go there. But that was, in fact, the father-in-law used to live round the corner from there. Eat a Sainsbury's chicken nugget. I will do. That's strong Polish lager. Now that's a good idea. Somebody send me, look on my email thing or on my Twitter account, BlueVanMan04, I think it is, Twitter, and send me a Polish beer review and Polish sausage. And that doesn't mean I want a picture of some bloke's, a Polish bloke's cock, right? I mean, you know, best, prefer best size. Do you know what? I like natural ones, and I like them natural and saggy a bit, you know, proper ones. Have you ever spoken with Trudeau? No, I haven't, not spoken to them, but I've spoken to somebody who does know them. If you could have any non-top 6 player at Leicester. Oh, now that is a good question. That is a very, very good question. I used to like Troy Delaney, but I think he's a bit of a prick now. I think it's gone to his head. I like these work rates, and I know he used to get stuck in, but I just, I don't know. That's a good, I'd have to think about that. Saggy a bit, yeah. When did your missus give you a bloke last of a Joe job, or when did your missus give you, right. Do you know what? I can't just remember. Do a review of chicken in a tin. Oh, I've heard of that chicken in a tin. It's awful, isn't it? Thoughts on Tinder? I've never been on Tinder. Yeah, Baldy, that's right. You're obviously saying what you see. Review Scampit. Love Scampit. Great. Want a boxing man? I don't want a boxing match. Why do I'm 50 years old, man? What kind of talk's that? Thoughts on corned beef? I never bought. I went during the Falklands. I stopped eating corned beef because I thought it was mainly from Argentina. But I've grown out of that, and I do love corned beef. Corned beef hash, corned beef pie. I like to get bits of corned beef and cut it all up. Put it in a saucepan with carrots and peas and onion and a tin of tomatoes and fry that up. Absolutely lovely. Messi or Ronaldo? I'm going with Messi, even though he is Argentinian. Have you ever been to Scotland? I've been to Scotland twice and absolutely loved it. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant place. Magnum tonic water. It was nice. I liked it. Well, I don't know how it can get you drunk. Perhaps that's just me. Thoughts on 2019? I don't know. It's been uneventful so far, isn't it? Are you voting in the European elections for Brexit Party? I will be voting. Yeah. Review Marmite. It will put hairs on your chair. What do you want to do? Rub it on your head? No, I'm not a virgin. I've got a child. Have you ever been to Antarctica? No, but I hear Simon Cowell is going to sort something out. What team do you support? Sport Leicester. Grealish. Yeah, I'm going with Grealish. Review your local weed. I don't know my local weed dealer. UKIP or Farage? I think they're both the same, isn't they? I don't know why they just don't get back together. I can't see the point in UKIP and Farage splitting the vote when really they should be getting Farage and not working together instead of just being up their own fucking arses. Place in Ellistown that do a 666. Oh, Ellistown. I've been there. My dad was actually born in Ellistown. What do you think of Arsenal season so far? They've done better than I thought they would. I thought they would take a lot more of a change. Opinion on Huddersfield, unlucky. It just showed they weren't good enough. But they had a damn good fucking Arsenal. They've done better than I thought they would. They just seem to be lacking in that thing. Ozil, he could just. I wish he'd just do something, because he's another one with the talent that just seems to piss about. Tommy Robinson, thoughts? Tommy Robinson. I do believe his heart's in the right place. You know, it's a funny one, really, isn't it? Because I mean, let's face it, his past don't help him. His football hooliganism and all that doesn't help him. I don't know whether he's trying to be a politician or what. I don't know I don't know. I think if he's going to do this, Tommy, he needs man management and telling him what he can and can't do. Can you wish me luck? Yeah, I wish you luck, but I don't know who you obviously went through to. Do you think Leicester? I haven't got a clue if Leicester will sign Uran Igor. I can't say. Do you play football? I used to play, but I was shit and I broke my leg. Hi, Tommy. How did you do in your GSE? I haven't got a clue. I guess I didn't turn up for half of them. And I made up my results anyway. How big's your knob? I think about 7 inch, but it's thick apparently. So the wife says. Do you reckon Newcastle will survive? Yeah, I do. I do think Newcastle will survive. I think Ashley's got to put his hand in his pocket. Now he ain't buying Debenhams, he can buy some football players. Opinion on Liverpool? It's nice to see them doing well. I hope they do win the league. Just to have another name. Your daughter is funny. Will she be on the channel more? I don't know. It's completely up to her. Thoughts on global warming? I think these lot that are doing the protests are right of what they're doing, but I think they're hitting the wrong people. I don't think going and lying down in a museum is helping anybody. And I don't think blocking streets up is helping anybody. I think they've actually got to go to the companies that are causing the... Did you watch? Yes, I did watch your video saying. I thought it was brilliant. I bet the ham wrap. Come for a right, yeah, that's what's happened. It's gone for a bloody thing, isn't it? I understand. Right, I've been on here for an hour. I'm going to knock this on the head. Yeah, the ham wrap's gone, isn't it? I forgot all about that. I got all caught up. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed it, I will do it again. Please let me know. I do shave. Get you later. How do you stop this damn thing? Oh, God. Let's see if I just press that. All right, ladies.